Hello and welcome to another video lecture. In this video, we'll talk about the basics of Flutter. So let's proceed on our objectives and see what are the subtopics that we'll be discussing. Okay, so first of all, we will discuss the basics of Flutter. So basic information, kung ano man ang structure sa Flutter, components na nagamit. And next is we'll talk about installation regarding SDKs for Flutter or the tools required on IDEs. And next is with regards to IDEs, I'll present to you two common IDEs that are used for developing Flutter applications. Then next is I'll talk about the third-party integrations. So, kung ano ang purpose siya sa Flutter. Okay, so let's proceed to the first one. So, with Flutter, ang programming language ginagamit nila is si Dart. Si Flutter kay framework naman siya. But when it comes to programming language, si Dart yun siya. And then si Dart looks like C, and then it is object-oriented programming language. If you are familiar with the object-oriented concepts such as abstraction, classes, inheritance, properties, functions, etc. So you likely do may familiar naman mo when it comes to object-oriented programming lang. And then with regards din sa C, pwede nyo man siya ma-compare a little bit sa Java or sa C#. So when it comes sa entry points, so at sa ato nga code, ang entry point nila or na i-run ang function nga i-run is ang main method. So similar ni sa ato nga Java programs, so may mga main method na sila. So same man sa Python. So ang last one, so si hot reload yan this is a feature that can that can tenfold the development speed and elevate the programmer's productivity, that ultimately allows you to experiment with new things without bothering such long delays. So what this hot reload feature does, whenever you edit on your design, whenever you edit something on your code, so that is related siya sa design. For example, sa alignments ng inyong buttons, alignments ng components, imbis nga i-run nyo na from the start, kaya mo nang usually or ang old way of running or testing applications is gina-run nyo siya from the start. Mapatay ang application, then ma-start ang application, then i-load niya ang components. So with that hot reload, so once mag-edit ka to sa design, so automatically, hindi niya na to, automatically ipakita ito ang changes sa imo nga device or simulator or emulator. So wala na siya ga-restart. So mo niya gapadasik na siya sa development sa aton nga application. So here, so Flutter has more app-specific libraries. So more often on user interface elements like most likely ang mga app-specific libraries, may libraries or packages. So we'll talk about that later. Most common with libraries are those nga ga-affect sa user interface like the layouts, the buttons, may mga styles man sa buttons. So that can be on the widget. So common app elements like text or list view. I also have material. So this do style ni siya. Pag-style ni siya sa atong widgets. So ang different yan is sa floating action button. As a button nga normal, is si floating action button, so may specific siya nga properties like shadows, edge, ang outline niya, ang color, yes. So, na-define na. Or may ara na siyang property. So, with material, so this is related sa, or these styles or design that are related sa Android. And then si Cupertino is related siya sa iOS. So, si material design, ka-follow siya sa Android. And si Cupertino, so ka-follow siya sa iOS nga designs. So, if you want your application to be more iOS centric, so ang Philyabe more on iOS siya. So you will choose Cupertino na libraries, Cupertino na styles, while if you want your application to be more on the Android side, so material ka. But if you want your application to be unique, so unique siya in designs with regarding sa Android or iOS, so you can make your own na design sa inyong widgets. Okay, so let's talk about these widgets. So to build UIs in Flutter, so Flutter uses these components called widgets. Si widget yan siya ni ang building blocks ng Flutter. So everything na related sa design, so that is composed of a widget or two or more widgets. Then you can say that the whole application itself is a widget na siya. So a widget, then inside that whole application widget, it contains more widgets man. And Flutter offers a lot of widgets which can be used. So may arat as So later on, pakita ko sa inyo ang common widgets. And these widgets have properties that can change the widget's appearance, manipulate their behavior, etc. So for appearances, we can add the styles, the sizes, the height, width, ang color na, ang fill color, outline. For text naman, may edit na ang font style, font weight, font size. And with regards on manipulating their behavior, this is especially mga widgets nga pwede tama interact, like the text field, the buttons, the radio buttons, the ang list view na for example. So may properties na sila that you can access in order to to use, for example sa button, di ba? So whenever the user clicks a button, so pwede mo na ma-access ang on press na ang function niya na click, di ba? So kung mag-click na, so maranang input ang function. Okay, so here are the common widgets that you can use. So this is available on the Flutter documentation. Okay, so let's start on with the app bar. So application bar or app bar for short. So this app bar is a material design app bar. So ang design or ang feel sang application bar o sang app bar is based na siya sa material. So si app bar na siya consists of a toolbar and potentially other widgets such as may tab bar. Diba kung gusto nyo na may mga menus na, so pwede nyo siya masuplayan sang ang menu. May properties na siya dira. And then, pwede ka man nakabutang sang buttons o sang icons nga pwede maklik sang user like the drawer right here, and then pwede ka man kabutang sang search. So damo na siyang damo na siya properties and then other widgets that we can use in an app bar. As for the column, so this is a layout widget na siya that that contains child widgets, that contains children widgets, in a vertical na direction. So ang placement, ang column contains other widgets, or we can say children widgets. So si column ang parent widget, and then ang other widget inside are the children. And then ang positioning yan is from top to bottom. So mo na ang special nga properties ang column is that it can contain widgets that are arranged vertically. So, in a vertical direction. So, later on may manotice ta. So, I believe ang row. So, if dito makita. So, si row naman. So, ano naman siya? Ang arrangement sang widgets is horizontal. Okay, so here is the container ng widget. So this is a convenient widget that combines common pathing, positioning, and sizing widgets. So sa container, so flexible na siyang widget. So you can implement your own style, your own design, your own sizing, positioning, etc. So if you want to start create a simple widget from scratch, butang nyo siya sa inyong specific color, i-mo nyo siya gabi nga button, so you can use a container. So next is we have the elevated button. So this is a special type of button, a material design elevated button. So this is a filled button whose material elevates when pressed. So elevates when pressed. So when you click it, so do may animation siya nga gano ga take effect. Then we also have the Flutter logo na widget. So this is just a Flutter logo. So whenever you want or create a Flutter logo na widget, so amo na siya magawa. And then, so if you want your own icon or a specific icon man there that represents a button that you put inside a container man there or beside the text, so you can use the icon na widget. So this icon widget, ganun na siya. Ang material design icon, so meaning, kasi material design, so ga-post or ga-provide na sila sa ilang widget nga icons, I mean, that is that is specifically used for Android. So these icons ay the heart, ang sa music and sa ang umbrella are all provided by by material design. So pwede na kapili. And then so if you also want and if you want to use your own icon, so kung nag-create bigyan mo sang inyong icon, so you can definitely import the icon and then use it. Okay, so if you want to display an image, so most likely you'll be using the image widget. So si image widget yan so just displays a image on the application. And ang ang problema mo lang dire sa image is your source of images. So for sources of images, pwede nyo na kuhaon sa internet via URL or locally. So kung na-store man based sa inyong assets nga folder that is within your application or from your gallery. Pwede ginasa. And then next is we have a placeholder. So this is a widget that throws a box that represents where other widgets will one day be added. So when we say placeholder, so this is doon siya. So this is a temporary na logo or temporary na widget that will be displayed. So for example, if your image is still loading, so pwede nyo na siya i-display lang na. So that signifies that the application is still fetching that image. So ma-pwede na si placeholder. So once nga ma-download ng image, and that's the time na you will display that image. Okay, so ang last here sa presentation. So here we have the row. So this is the layout, the widget that contains a list of widgets or children widgets. So ang orientation niya dire sang widgets is horizontal. So compare niya siya sa column, di ba? Is patindog sa column. With regards sa row, ang pag-display or ang arrangement sang widgets inside the row na widget are horizontal. Okay. So with regards sa sa structure sa inyong widget tree man ba, ang similar ni siya sa sa pag-structure ta sa HTML tags or sa atong HTML nga pages. So in HTML, so may arata sang tags that represents the start and end of the specific tag. So here, mambata nga ang scope ni HTML is from here to here, and then inside pwede na nabutangan sang other nga tags like body or paragraph or ano man da inyong HTML tags. For Flutter, so that works the same. So here to may base ang parent widget. Sa parent widget, so ang scope ya dire is from this one to this one then. So and then inside that is we have the widget here. So pwede nyo man butang kung ano siya, kung naka-horizontal, naka-column siya or naka-row. So pwede nyo na ibutang ang different widgets right here. And maybe in some cases, ang widget nga ni can contain more nga can contain another widget. So may widget man na inside that. So gano siya. So we can say that this is a widget tree. Okay. So that is it for the basics of Flutter. So if you want to explore more on the widgets or common widgets that you can use on creating application, so ato lang kamo sa this link right here. So damo man da nga widgets ang pwede nyo magamit. So damo na gina-provide si Flutter. So may ara ka mo sa common, may ara ka mo sa related sa animation, so related sa button, so damo na pilian. Okay, so I'll stop right here and then we'll proceed on the next topic, which is the installation in the next video. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you on the next one.